And that's going to bring up second down. The slot man in motion right. To throw, it's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense.
Now Allen again. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 30.
Get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And open downfield, it's Johnson. Inside the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards for the touchdown. And hold on to that football, young man. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle.
They do here. This is 3rd and forever. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's down the field and intercepted.
Really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but
he's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He finds Johnson across the field. That pickup good for 29 yards. The motion man is Johnson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And
he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Shakes him. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. Hits the 20. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown.
2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pit. They draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing again. It's Goff. Trying for the deep ball. Defender's there. It's intercepted.
Oh, coach is just
incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now Daniels off the play action. And the defender comes away with it. And they bring him down after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he adds some yards. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing now, Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. The 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. Throwing now, Daniels. And oh, he got it. Interception. 22. 2nd and 3 now. One final shot here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, it's a name everyone will recognize. Marvin Harrison Jr. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. This should be a good one to watch. And it's coming up next
time for
on Madden Football.
As we welcome you to another edition. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field. So the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense, an old saying is, make them snap it again.
Oh, they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that,
and they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
this offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback who was the number 2 overall pick back in 2021 coming out of BYU. It's Zach Wilson.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Wilson. That's the first-round rookie out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A run now for the young man from Colorado. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. It is brought in the end zone for the touchdown. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is up and through. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A hit. The defense has got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in for the score. The extra point is good. And his guys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. From the gun, Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh! It is picked up by the defense. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Well, Greg, they were playing with fire. He lost the ball once. This time it is not only fumbled, but returned for a touchdown by the defense.
Yeah, now you're starting to sense a little bit of a trend here, Mike. I mean, twice he's put the ball on the ground. This time leads directly to a defensive touchdown. He has to do a better job. Keep 2 hands on the ball. Ball security in the pocket. They work on it every single day in quarterback drills. It's gotten away from them today. This is something that defenses are going to continue to attack.
The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long for Rodgers. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On comes Thomas Morstead. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Cole Strange, former first-round pick, guilty there. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Up the middle. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Has a touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Give up the middle with Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. The master of play action. This will be tracked down and intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down. Wilson lines up in the pistol. This one on target for Johnson. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Let's go now. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a first down. Back to throw. Wilson. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Wilson to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here we go, set. They'll run on 2nd down. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Wilson. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown. The extra point. Up and good. And his guys stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Rodgers now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's the tight end, Conklin. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
with a tight end likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They go play action now. Wilson. And he'll finally eat this one. He'll go down. They got him in the backfield. What can they do here on third down and 7? Let's go now. Throwing is Wilson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Here's Wilson. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a handoff, running right. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Third and long. It's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Into the end zone yet again for the touchdown. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and his guys keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So now, first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Rodgers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far this has been about as bad as it gets.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Wilson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll run it with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. Here's a 3rd and 10. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One thing, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout, too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So combination of really good defense at times and at times really bad offense.
Checking it down, this one is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Again, it's Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Rodgers going up top again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find his tight end, Conklin. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On first down, Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. He'll work forward, only to about the 18. Second down and 8. Now a give on the ground, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion, headed left. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the score. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A-Rod now to throw on first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. To throw is Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now, whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.